Guyana's opposition leader Orbie Norton has added his voice to the ongoing countrywide teacher strike. In an address to the nation shared on social media, Norton said education is the cornerstone of progress and the dedication of our teachers is indispensable to the development of our nation. Our teachers must be adequately paid and operate in a comfortable student and teacher-friendly atmosphere.
We have been painfully reminded that this uncaring government has no such intention. It is now obvious that this impasse will continue, and as such, we have chosen to make this statement both to underscore our support for the teachers and call the PPPC government to task for its hard and unconscionable stance in not engaging with the teachers through their union for the greater good. The government may be thinking that they don't want to show weakness and must hold out against all comers. But let me be clear. This is not a time for one-upmanship. Our teachers are suffering. Our children are suffering. The vendors who work around the schools are suffering. The transportation workers who transport our students and teachers are suffering. Every parent who has a child is suffering. All our people are suffering because this government considers itself above the people and refuses to understand that they are to serve rather than to dictate. And we condemn this intransigence by the government in the harshest terms possible.
Norton posited that it is regrettable that the current regime has allowed this impasse to endure for so long, despite the availability of oil revenues as referenced by the recent $1 trillion budget.
There is no doubt that the monies are available to pay the teachers and all public servants, and the suggestion that the cost of raising salary for teachers cannot be considered is untenable and unacceptable. Our children should not be held hostage to political brinkmanship. The longer the strike persists, the greater the harm inflicted upon the most vulnerable members of our society. Government should note that by their actions, they are creating the conditions for all public servants to consider whether they too should come out on the picket line. Because as the cost of living skyrockets, wages have not kept up.
The government continues to ignore the cries of teachers to engage their union on a living wage owing to the rising cost of living.